getting started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Jayhawks offense takes the field. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Looking to scramble. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And if you turned on the tape last week, you're getting more of the same in the first quarter. This defense last week harassing the QB with 6 sacks, now getting out the gates in the first quarter and getting their first one.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
The Jayhawks decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On the return, it's Hayden. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So Florida Atlantic's offense will go to work for the first time today. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get the first through the air. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner. Got this.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Owls.
And he finds the end zone again. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
The AT unit on the field. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Kansas offense returns to the field. On the run, it's White. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Jayhawks racing to the line in the hurry-up. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to power their way ahead. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. The Jayhawks line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Hayden. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. It's complete to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Firing to the right, complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Second down coming up. Here's the handoff. Makes a man miss. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room. And the Owls have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Goodwin. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. fAU handled its business today, and given what this week was like in Miami, that is saying something. This is a focused group, and it's reflected in that final score. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. He'll do it himself. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Jayhawks come to the line in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Finds his big tight end. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
Well, they picked up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to run for it. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. The Jayhawks have their offense in high gear. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Rudolph. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. It's now 2nd down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. Gets open down the middle. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result...
And it's intercepted! A turnover for the defense. Looking for more room. He's inside the 40. At the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. And the Jayhawks want to pick up the tempo.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first one.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Makes the grab. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Plows ahead for a pickup of 4 down to the 14. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Relying on that running game inside the red zone, he picked up 3 to the 11. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Fights off a defender. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. A designed run for the quarterback. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Bueno. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. He'll pull it on the read. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The play action fake. He's right on target. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
And think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game one, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Jayhawks want to crank the tempo. On second down, he'll let it fly. Throwing right. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Snap it to the back. He powers his way ahead. Gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. And the Jayhawks will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Running it back, it's Hayden. Bulldozes his way through. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll throw it on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Pocket starts to collapse. Back open in the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. From the gun, running back on the move. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Owls will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. They move the tight end all over. He'll keep it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Stanford unleashed a furious offensive attack and reminded folks there on the farm of what things were like when Bill Walsh and David Shaw were in charge. An A-plus performance from the Cardinal. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Tackled at the 25, but they get out of jail with a 15-yard pickup. To the air on first down. They're working that left side. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. The Jayhawks want to move quickly. Wants to throw on second down. He's going to run it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
second down, wants to throw it. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. He's got it. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
No huddle offense to the line. He's going to pass on second down. Going to try to get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down, using his legs to buy some time. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Going up top on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. He wants to throw. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. Oh, look out. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown now.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Kansas offense returns to the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, and now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And this center downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Using his feet to buy time. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
These guys aren't human either. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He looks that one in nicely. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Looking to throw on second down. Lets it fly. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Absolutely perfect. Gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Coverage team dare to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
The Jayhawks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Comes out throwing on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. They've got the screen set up. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Facing a third down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give to the running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And the Jayhawks will hustle to the line. On second down, he'll fire. Got his man on the right. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, right chunk Jayhawk. And once he found open space, the fans might as well start playing. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Indiana went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Hoosiers always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout.
He's got it down the left side. And he breaks into the open. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Looking to go up top on first down. Finds a man on the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Yeah, I love that the QB understood I'm going to put some stank on this. I'm going to throw it as hard as I can quickly, right when he's breaking out of that curl. Nice job getting it to him quick so he can get a first down.
The Jayhawks are in the hurry up. He's got the back in the middle. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give him a first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. They keep attacking through the air. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. They're trying to get to it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. He'll do it himself. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the right. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. just needs a crack to get a return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The give to the back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. No huddle here for the offense. On second down, he'll let it fly. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
The Jayhawks in the hurry-up. Now the play fake. Shoots it to the left. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. He'll bring it back. It's Hayden. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He lets one fly deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. He'll pull it on the read. Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's going to pass. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Owls. And the pummeling has started.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll put the tight end in motion. Off play action on first down. Hit as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Looking to throw on second down. Spits it out to the back. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Unloads it left. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Got room on the return. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Wow, you just don't see that a lot. Pass interference negating a pick 6. What a costly penalty. Wants to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Lets it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Right down the middle. Finds the tight end down the gut. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Leaves it with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Well, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down. This is a great start to get back in this ballgame.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Right down the boulevard. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Cal found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat. A perfect example of just how strong this program is. All about stacking wins there in Berkeley. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Oh, the 360. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. These guys scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Now a chance to really dig their way out of this hole.
Yeah, and it's complimentary football, right? Offense doing their job, scoring, defense getting the stop. Offense has got the ball right back. Palmer, go back to that last drive, revisit it, rehash some of the same play.
Yeah, and if you're the quarterback here, think about where are my best matchups too. We're going to have to throw the football at some point here. So where do I want to take advantage of this defense and what areas of the field, and where are my best opportunities?
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll throw it on first down. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Jayhawks headed quickly to the line.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
The Jayhawks are flying down the field.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking left. Got him, and nobody's close. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Man, they needed that one, and that took every bit of concentration by the wide receiver there. That was awesome. Big third down. You got to make the catch, but you got to make sure you stay in bounds. He did a really good job of securing that and keeping the chains moving.
And the Jayhawks are threatening on first and goal. Looking to throw it again. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Snags it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. Going for 6. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. Pushes ahead. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with results of the play. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the running back. He's loose at the 15. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside give. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Leaves it with the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Off the play fake. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And the beatdown has ensued.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Fires to the right. Got his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big kick up and a 1st down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. And he's lucky to get that one back. This junior quarterback knows better than to try that too often. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
Getting some heat. He'll pull it down. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got his man quickly.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by by so much so late in the game. The defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed.
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on third down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got a 1st down and maybe a lot more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. And back to the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Motion from the offense. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll go to the ground. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mental.